Hello everyone and welcome back to LTU Blue Devil Baseball with the second game of the doubleheader today, and the first pitch from Dominic Puchetti is a strike to Gilman, who played in game one. The Golden Eagles lineup looks very similar to what it was in game two. Or from what it was in game one, excuse me. This is game two. As a reminder, this is a full 9-inning game. And Puchetti has fallen behind 3-0 to Gilman. And the 3-0 pitch, and it's a strike. Looked like a little bit of a low strike from up here, but the 3-1 is on its way, and that is ball four. He walked him, so not a great start for Puchetti with a lead-off walk. And that'll bring up Jordan Wenzel. So a lead-off walk here in the first inning. Had a high-scoring game in game one. It resulted in a 10-7 Golden Eagles win. And the next pitch, or the first pitch to Wenzel, is a ball. So Puchetti struggling with his command a little bit here early on. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, I believe, so that it's going to make it 1-1. And the 1-1, he actually lays down a bunt, and it's way inside. So it's going to be 2-1 now. Puchetti is kind of a high walk, high strikeout type of pitcher. And the 2-1 is a bunt. He will go down to second, and he will get the out. A little bit of a high throw by Puchetti, but he's able to get the out at second, so pretty unsuccessful bunt for the Golden Eagles. And that'll bring up Collins, number 25, Jake Collins, to hit. Again, it looks like a very similar lineup for the Golden Eagles as it was in game one. The first pitch to Collins is a strike.
Yeah, and the wind blowing still pretty hard here. Looking at 25 to 30 mile an hour winds today, coming from left to right field.
Yeah, and I said Puchetti is a pretty big, high walk, high strikeout guy. In 29 and a third innings this year, he's walked 23, but he's struck out 50, so is, pretty big numbers there for Puchetti. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Collins had a big rip there. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, Puchetti, the junior lefty from Monroe, Michigan. That's down in my neck of the woods.
And the 1-2 now. It gets by the catcher, and so he will, and the runner will go to second base. And so not a great start here for Puchetti. That is Jason Earhart who let that one get by. But the 2-2 swung on and missed, and Puchetti has his first strikeout of the ball game. So a big out there, trying to keep the Golden Eagles off the board here in the first. And that'll bring up Hurt, who had a home run in the first game, and overall just a really good first game. big contributor to the 10 spot they put up in 7 innings. And the first pitch from Puchetti to Hurt is way outside. Puchetti came in to today with a 4.60 ERA, so certainly not bad by any means. And the first pitch is high and it's deep and it's at the warning track at the wall, and it will be caught at the wall. Ooh, for a minute I thought the wind was going to push it out. So the Golden Eagles get a runner in scoring position but do not score, and we'll go to the bottom of the first, still scoreless here in early in Game 2 of this doubleheader. Okay, we are back here on the LTU Sports Network, and bottom of the first, scoreless, Caden Ritsima on the mound, just making his third start of the season, his 9th appearance, has a 3.65 ERA in 12.1 innings, has 8 walks, 8 strikeouts.
Yeah, and really hasn't been taken deep, only letting up a double and a home run, as this one's going to be grounded over the shortstop there. Quick first out for the Golden Eagles.
That was Harry Storch leading off the game for the Blue Devils. Pinch hit in Game 1, but was not in the starting lineup. And batting second, like he was in Game 1, is Luke Marisette. First pitch to him is a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. Tried to get that outside corner again, couldn't quite do it. That'll even the count at 1-1, I believe. And the 1-1 does bounce away from the catcher, so that'll make it 2-1. So good hitters count against Ritsima. The 2-1 to Marisette is a little bit outside. That'll make it 3-1. The 3-1. That one is shot into right field, a base hit. And Marisette thought about going to trying for the double, but I think wisely stayed at first. And we have a man on, a man out in the first hit of the ball game for either side. And that'll bring up Nick Olson, who had a monster game one with 2 home runs.
Looks like Luke got some dirt in the eye on the wind.
Yeah, there's dirt flying everywhere today. Saw it a lot in game one. Let's see if he can put another charge into one and give the Golden Eagles, or excuse me, the Blue Devils, a 2-0 lead. Got my mascots mixed up there. First pitch to Wilson is outside, 1-0.
Yeah, if I'm Cornerstone here, I might want to try and pitch around him.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea considering the damage he did to them in the first inning. And they are going to have Marisette picked off as he tried to steal before the delivery, and he is out. So kind of frustrating there. It looked like you had a bit something cooking, but now it's 2 on and or it's two out and nobody on. Still a very dangerous hitter in Olson at the plate. The 1-0. Tried to get that outside corner, couldn't quite. Make it 2-0 on Olson. The 2-0. Got the call that time, make it 2-1. Here it is. Ritsima sets the 2-1 way outside. So 3-1 now. Kind of inconsistent command for Ritsima here in this first inning. And the 3-1. Inside he walked him, so the second walk of the first inning for Ritsima. And that'll bring up Walkowski, who also had 2 home runs. They were the stars of the game one for the Blue Devils. Wukaliak. Don't know where I got Wiskolski. But Wukaliak, first pitch inside, 1-0.
Yeah, and Walkowiak having a great first game and really a really solid year for the Blue Devils. Batting .286 coming into the first game today. Started all 27 games he's appeared in. Has 22 hits on 77 at-bats. And is not afraid to hit for extra bases.
No, he is not. Ritsima at the 2-0. Outside 3-0, so really making him work here. Being patient at the plate. Again, kind of another high strikeout but high walk starter here today. And the next pitch at 3-0 is in there for a strike. To Wukaliak. And they will throw to first, an aggressive throw. They will not get Olson. And the 3-1. And Ritsima has worked his way back into the count. It's now a full count. Ritsima sets the 3-2. And that one is a blooper. Will it drop? No, it will not. A soft liner, but right at the left fielder. And so the Blue Devils get a couple of walks. They do not score, and we go to the second inning scoreless here on the Blue Devil Sports Network. Okay, and we are back here. Second inning, scoreless game. And Puchetti is back on the mound. And he is facing Tays, who had a big home run. And the first pitch to Tays, swung on and missed. 0-1. The Golden Eagles got a runner in scoring position last inning, but could not cash in on that opportunity. The 0-1 may have gotten a piece of it, but it's 0-2 on Tays. The 0-2, way outside, couldn't get him to chase. The 1-2. And he got him to chase that time, and Tays goes down swinging. Puchetti's second strikeout of the ball game. And that'll bring up George Cutler, one of the many Golden Eagles to have a big game in Game 1. First pitch to him is high and outside, ball 1. The 0-1 or the 1-0 pitch, a little bit low, 2-0. And the 2-0. Swung on and missed. That'll make it 2-1 now. Check swing. Did Cutler go? He did. So that'll make it 2-2 now. So Puchetti has battled his way back into the count. And the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him. They'll have to throw down to first, which they do. And that is the third strikeout already for Puchetti. And now that'll bring up Salinas for the Golden Eagles. Puchetti trying to make quick work of the Golden Eagles, and the first pitch is swung on and missed. For strike 1. The 0-1. Got it on the outside corner. 0-2. Puchetti is absolutely dealing this inning. Let's see if he can finish it off. And that one is a little bit low. That'll make it 1-2. And the 1-2. Got him, strike 3. And you could tell Puchetti is walking off the mound with some confidence. Absolutely carves up the Golden Eagles that time around. And we will go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless, here on the LTU Sports Network. And we're back, and the leadoff hitter is Jake Lanessa, and he takes a pitch from Rossetti for ball one. And the 1-0. And that pitch is driven foul back into the stands. That'll make it 1-1. And the 1-1 is driven to center, not deep, and it is caught. So, quick out for Ritsima. And that'll bring up Trent Reed. A lot of the same lineup for both teams out here today in game 2. First pitch, way outside. 1-0. The 1-0. That one is driven. Will it stay fair? And it's foul. Drove it a long way, but just a long strike to even the count at 1-1. Now, Ritsima stepped off. Now he's ready to pitch. The 1-1. And that one is popped up on the infield to the third baseman who makes the play. So 2 quick outs here in the second for Ritsima. So an early pitching duel the first couple of innings. And that'll bring up Sam DeKuyper. And the first pitch to him is a ball. And the next pitch, again, so Ritsima falls behind 2-0. Inconsistent control so far early in the game. The 2-0. Way low and outside, so that'll make it 3-0. And the 3-0. Got the call on the outside corner. That'll make it 3-1. Ritsima trying to get back into the count. 3-1, swung on and missed, and he is back in the count. So it will be 3-2. Payoff pitch is on the way. And it's grounded just foul outside the third base bag. Nearly snuck that one down the left field line for a potential extra base hit, but couldn't quite keep it fair. And we'll do it again. That one is again chopped foul. Kuiper entered game 1 hitting only .095. He did get a base hit, though, that game, so that'll help the average a bit. And he takes the walk. Already the third walk of the day for Ritsima. Gotta wonder how the weather is affecting that, on this fairly chilly April afternoon going into evening. And that'll bring up Jason Earhart. He was not in the game in game one, so getting his first at bats today. And it's a ball to him on the first pitch. Trying to do some damage and give the Blue Devils the early lead. Earhart hitting .278 on the year as they throw to first to keep De Kuiper close. Has a homer to go along with 4 RBIs and 5 walks. Next pitch is inside and they throw back and they nearly get him. A big lead for De Kuiper. But the first baseman couldn't handle it. I think if he could have handled it, maybe they get him. So this is a guy who will walk a decent amount, and he's in a good hitter's count here. The 2-0. Or actually, I'm sorry, that was 3-0. And it's another walk, so already the 4th walk of the day for Ritsema.
And we're getting a pinch runner here for the Blue Devils.
We are, if I can see the number, looks like number 14.
The senior Nick Allen from Macomb, Michigan.
And that's a first pitch strike to Trent Matthews, who did not play in game one. So they're threatening here. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Big swing. And it's quickly 0-2. Ooh, just off the outside corner. And it's 1-2 now. And the 1-2. Bounces in and away from the catcher, and both runners will advance. So that'll make it 2-2 now and give Matthews a golden opportunity to cash in a couple of runs for the Blue Devils. And the next pitch is fouled off, so Matthews able to stay alive. Ritsema already throwing a lot of pitches in this game because of the high walk count. Already 4 here in the second inning. Or 4 overall, and we're in the second inning, I should clarify. And the next pitch is inside, so that'll make it full now. So teetering on another walk is Ritsema. And this would load the bases. The 3-2 and swung on and missed. So he gets the punch out and gets out of trouble. So the Blue Devils put 2 runners in scoring position but cannot cash in, and we are going to go to the third inning, still scoreless, here on the LTU Sports Network. And we're back. Dominic Puchetti is back on the mound, and he is facing Pohl. That is Landon Pohl. Did not play in Game 1. Hitting only .222 on the season with a homer and 9 RBIs. And the count is 1-1. Puchetti made quick work of the Golden Eagles in the second as he struck out the side. And the 1-1 pitch is 1-2, and already has 4 strikeouts on the afternoon. Tried to get him to chase there, couldn't do it. That'll even the count, or that'll make it 3-1. And the 3-1 swung on and missed. Or excuse me, that did make it 2-2. My apologies for the mistake. And that's the 5th strikeout of the day and 4th straight for Puchetti. And that'll bring up number 21, Lucas Vega, the number 9 hitter in the first game. And the first pitch to him, get a little bit high, make it 1-0. That pitch looked like it was foul tipped into the glove, so that'll even the count at 1-1. The next pitch is fouled back, making it 2-1 on Vega. And the ump talking to Vega about something.
Well, it looked like Puchetti was laughing there, so.
Yeah, probably just a joking moment. But ahead in the count, 1-2 now. Couldn't get him to chase there. That'll even the count at 2-2. A little bit inside, so that the count will go full at 3-2. Has 1 walk on the afternoon to go along with 5 strikeouts. And that one is inside, so that'll be his second walk. Puchetti. And Vega is on with 1 out. And that'll bring up the top of the order in Gilman. That is not, but first pitch from Puchetti is a strike. Next pitch is into the dirt. Good block by the catcher to keep that in front of him. And not allow Vega to get to second base. Both teams had their opportunities early in this game. As Puchetti fires a strike, the Golden Eagles got a runner in scoring position in the first, couldn't capitalize, and then the Blue Devils got 2 runners in scoring position last half inning and could not capitalize. Ooh, inside. Kind of near his head, so that'll even the count at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is outside, so that'll once again fill the count at 3-2. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. So that is his third walk of the ball game. So both pitchers really struggling with their command here early in this one. And that'll bring up Jordan Wenzel, hitting .253 coming into today's games. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. And the first pitch to him is a strike on the inside corner, so it's 0-1. And the 0-1 is fouled off, line foul. So that'll make it 0-2 on Wenzel. In what feels like a big out to get here, as the Golden Eagles are once again threatening. And that one is fouled off, so Wenzel stays alive. And fouled off again, so we will do it again. Staying at 0-2, a good battle between Wenzel and Puchetti. And finally the first ball of the at-bat, as that one is outside. And the 1-2 is strike 3, and Wenzel didn't like the call. But that's the 5th strikeout of the game for Puchetti. And I believe that that is now the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the next batter. Excuse me, that may be the 1st out of the inning. First pitch is outside to Collins. And okay, that was the 2nd out of the inning, so Collins trying to get a big hit. Here, the next pitch to him is outside again, so 2-0. And the 2-0 inside, and the catcher flirted with throwing back to first, but didn't. Excuse me, that was called a strike, so make it 2-1. And the 2-1 inside. So now it's 3-1 and dangerously close to loading the bases. And you don't want to do that to bring up Austin Hurt. You don't want Austin Hurt at the plate with nowhere to put it. The 3-1 is fouled off. So that'll even the count now. Or make it a full count. And it's imperative that Puchetti throws a strike.
And he started off really strong. I think same thing that happened last game is both runners taking off here. The both pitchers started off pretty well, and then it comes to the third, fourth inning where kind of stuff gets a little haywire.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. So we'll do it again. The 3-2 to Collins. On the way, fouled off. So we have a good battle here. Big rip by Collins at that pitch. Oh, close pitch, but he walked him. The umpire would not give him the call. The second walk of the inning, his fourth walk of the day. And now Austin Hurt will come up. And you never like to see a 388 hitter at the plate with 10 homers coming into today, 10 homers, 33 RBIs. This is the last guy you want to see at the plate right now. And he's trying to deliver a big hit and quiet this home crowd. First pitch is in there for a strike.
And Pichetti had a little bit of zip on that one. I think that's the highest one we've seen today at 88 miles an hour.
Yeah, the adrenaline is probably flowing right now. He knows that, this could be a big blow in the game. The 0-1 is popped foul. Will he have the room? Oh, no. Oh, the wind. And again, I think the wind kind of messed with Walkowiak there, because he clearly overran that one, but it's 0-2. The wind has had a huge factor in both of these games. High and outside. That'll make it 1-2. And that pitch count has got to be getting up there already. 5 strikeouts, 4 walks. That's... And the 1-2 tapped in front of home plate. Who will take it? And he's out. Austin Hurt thought he was safe, but he is out. Puchetti was just able to get it there in time, and the Blue Devils avoid disaster. So we will go to the bottom of the third now, still scoreless here on the Blue Devil Sports Network. Okay, and we are back here in the bottom of the third, scoreless. Top of the lineup for the Blue Devils coming up. Harry Storch, first pitch swinging a line drive, but right to the shortstop. And a quick out here in the bottom of the third. This is definitely a different story from the first game where it was a 10-7 game. Not only is it scoreless, but in the bottom of the third, there's only been one hit between the two teams. First pitch from Ritsima is inside to Luke Morissette. The 1-0 is in there on the outside corner for a strike. Make that 1-1 on Morissette. And the 1-1, will it drop? Oh, a great no, he could.
No, it was a good diving play out
Oh,
there in
okay.
center field.
Yeah. A great diving play by the center fielder there. One of the great diving plays you will see. And so 2 very quick outs. That will bring up Nick Olson. And Ritsima fires a strike to him.
And Olson, who had a few RBIs and a pair of home runs there in that first game. Let's see if he can still got some juice left in the bat to kind of put this one away for the Blue Devils.
It's 1-2 now, so just trying to get something going here in the bottom of the third for the Blue Devils, as again it's a tale of 2 games from what we saw in the first game to what we're seeing now in the second. We're seeing quite the pitching duel, even though both pitchers are struggling with their command. And that one is hit. It's hit to left field, and it is caught. So a very quick 1-2-3 inning. Ritsima really needed that. And we will go to the 4th inning now, and we still do not have a score here on the LTU Sports Network. Okay, and we are back here on the LTU Sports Network. Dominic Puchetti is back to work, and the first pitch is high and outside to Isaac Tays, excuse me. Next pitch to Tays is a check swing. He appeared to foul it off, or did it hit him? I don't think he's walking back, so I don't think it hit him.
Yeah, I think he fouled it off. It just kind of hit that short part of the shaft and really kind of wrung his hand.
Okay, Puchetti back to work. The next pitch is high and outside, so it's 2-1 now. Puchetti could really use a quick inning. The one that Sema got in the last inning had a lightning quick bottom of the third. Puchetti could use the same thing, but unfortunate for him, it's 3-1 to Tejas. Let's see if he can get back in the count. 3-1, he does. So that'll fill the count up at 3-2 now. And the full count pitch. Swung on and missed, he got him. So that's the 6th strikeout of the ball game for Puchetti.
And I believe he's 60 plus right now in the top of the 4th.
Okay, so not really a terrible pitch count. It's a little high. And check swing, but they say he didn't go. And that is to George Cutler, the 1-0. They gave Puchetti the outside corner, make it 1-1. That'll make it 2-1 now on Cutler. And check swing, and he couldn't hold up, so that'll even the count at 2-2. And the 2-2, and he got him. So the 7th strikeout of the ball game for Puchetti.
And his command's on a bit of a roller coaster ride right now where he'll come in and he'll be very solid on where he wants the, basically pinpointing where he wants that ball, and then other innings
it's very erratic.
Yeah.
And
almost
that's off the
got
glove.
The pop.
He shuffles. Did he get him? No, that is going to be an infield single for Salinas, and that'll be the first hit of the ball game, unless that's called an error. And there is a
yeah, I don't think that one would be an error because it might have popped off his glove, but there was definitely an effort to try and make it.
Yep.
So I think that one's going to be an infield base hit.
Yep, I would agree. And the next pitch is lofted to right field, and that'll drop in for a base hit. And now, all of the sudden, an infield hit in a blue pit, and the Golden Eagles are threatening here once again, just like they did last inning. So 2 very quick outs. And now it will be 21 Lucas Vega to try to deliver the big hit and give the Golden Eagles the lead. And swinging on the first pitch, and he swung right through at 0-1.
And I feel like we were just here last inning. 2 runners on, 2 outs.
Yeah, both sides have been threatening. They've been getting base runners, but just haven't been able to score. And now it's quickly 0-2 on Vega. trying to finish him off. The 0-2 is skied to right field, and that will end the inning. So once again, the Golden Eagles threaten and do not score, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. They're finally on the board in hits, but it's still a 0-0 game here on the LTU Sports Network. Back here in the bottom of the fourth with Jackson Wolakowiak leading it off against Ritsima. And the first pitch is a little bit outside of Wolakowiak, so haven't been able to get the bats going so far for either side. And that is a chopper up the middle, and it's going to get by the shortstop. It's going to be a base hit. Wolakowiak takes a wide turn, but he gets back. Honestly flirted with a hustle double there, but I think it was wise to stay at first. And that'll bring up Jake Laniza. So the leadoff man is on here for the Blue Devils. And Wolakowiak trying to advance to second, and it goes into center field, and he will advance to third, and all of a sudden there's a runner on third with nobody out. That ball didn't bounce away from the catcher that far, but he's able to advance, and now he's at third base and trying to break this scoreless tie.
Yeah, somebody needs to get Wolakowiak some oxygen on third. He definitely put on the boosters to make that one count.
And by the way, I'd like to note that they did give Puchetti an error on that play last inning, and that's a ground ball to third, and that won't get the job done. The third baseman looked Wolakowiak back to third and through to first to get the out. So that'll leave it up to Trent Reed to try to cash in this run. Still only one out. And the first pitch to Ritsima from Ritsima is a ball. So it's 1-0 now. And the 1-0 to Reed, and that might just get the job done. It's shallow. He's going to throw home. It's going to be a close play, but it's off the line. Wolakowiak scores, and it is a 1-0 Blue Devil lead here in the fourth.
And it just seemed like that ball kept climbing and climbing before finally landed in the glove of Golden Eagle.
Yeah, it was enough to get the job done. Wasn't trying to do too much. You got to give him credit for that. And that'll bring up Sam de Kuiper now, and he's bunting, and it's a great bunt. And he'll have, and he'll throw, and they won't get him. And wow, I was surprised they even tried to throw him out there. That was almost a disastrous play by Ritsima, but an outstanding bunt by de Kuiper. And now there's a 2-out runner on for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, you can't find a more dictionary perfect show of a bunt there.
Yeah, exactly. Just, that was beautiful. That'll bring up Earhart trying to do some damage. And that one bounces in front of the catcher, but de Kuiper was not going down to second. Ritsima trying to keep this at a 1-0 game. And he throws back to first, and they do not get to Kuiper. And the 1-0 pitch is swung right through by Earhart. So that's 1-1. The 1-1 is outside, and catcher was thinking about throwing back to first. They are keeping a close eye on de Kuiper. And the next pitch is inside, so that'll make it 3-1. 3-1 on Earhart. And the 3-1 fouled off, driven back into the stands. And we have a full count. And Ritsima will throw back to first again. de Kuiper sliding back in there safely. Full count pitch. That one is driven high and fairly deep, but out to left field. It is caught, and that will end the inning. So limited damage, but the Blue Devils are able to scratch across a run, and we head to the top of the fifth with the Blue Devils leading the Golden Eagles 1-0. Okay, and we're back here on the LTU Sports Network. First pitch to Gilman as he tries to bunt, and it misses. Puchetti has gotten into some trouble here in the third and fourth innings, but has been able to get out of it. Now holds a 1-0 lead, and the next pitch is swung right through for strike one, excuse me. And now let's see if the Golden Eagles can respond. The 1-1 is a little bit high. Make it 2-1 now on Puchetti.
Yeah,
Or on Gilman.
but if you're Bruschetti, I mean, you've been doing your job. It's been a little rough here and there, but you've only allowed one hit and an error, which I don't agree that should be an error.
I don't either.
I thought it would be the second hit, but
The 3-1 is a strike. Gilman thought he had a walk. The umpire has to call him back, and that'll fill the count.
But with them able to get just a little bit of security here with that one run, and there goes the first walk of the top of the fifth.
Yes, and I believe that's either his fourth or fifth walk of the afternoon, if I'm keeping track correctly. And that'll bring up Wenzel.
Believe that is his fifth walk.
Okay, so 7 strikeouts, 5 walks. So a very mixed line. And Wenzel grounds it hard but foul.
He's got 8 strikeouts today.
Oh, okay. So 8 strikeouts, 5 walks. And the next pitch is a ball, so that'll make it 1-1. Nobody warming up in the Blue Devil pen. There is some action in the Golden Eagle pen. And the next pitch is swung on and missed, so that'll make it 1-2. So it looks like Ritsima may be done for the afternoon. And the 1-2. And that's a fly ball. It's deep, and that is at the base of the wall. This might get a run home. The throw to home plate is way offline, and in fact, it gets by the catcher. And Wenzel will get all the way to third, and just like that, we are tied right back up. And that'll bring up Collins with a chance to take the lead if you're the Golden Eagles. And first pitch is a strike. So 0-1. The 0-1. That bounced in. So that'll make it 1-1 now. The 1-1. That is going to... Oh, it took a tricky hop. And it will go in to left field and score a run. Maybe it hit off the shortstop's shoe. I don't know. But just took a tricky hop. And all of a sudden, the Golden Eagles have the lead. It is 2-1.
And we now have a Blue Devil warming up in the pen.
And so just as I say there was no Blue Devils warming up, They get one up. Puchetti, it's been a stressful outing for him, and it's kind of all come down here in the fifth. Overall, what was a pretty good outing. Let's see if he can limit the damage. Although Hurt is up, and that's not the guy you want up there. And Hurt way outside. So that'll even the count to Hurt. And that one's a bit high. So that'll make it 2-1. And Hurt swings right through that one, so that'll even the count at 2-2. You gotta believe if he's able to get through this inning, it will most likely be the last for Puchetti. And that one is ripped but foul. Two is once again grounded foul. And excuse me, that was a 3-2 count, so another walk, so the 6th walk of the night. And you got to wonder how much gas he has in the tank. And now the catcher will go out to talk to him. Or at least give him some words of encouragement without actually having a mound visit. And that'll bring up Taze, trying to really break this game open. And that pitch is on the outside corner for strike one. And that will get by the catcher, and both runners will advance. So now, runners at second and third and nobody out. And the 1-1, excuse me, is grounded foul. So that'll make it 1-2. And Puchetti is in desperate need of any sort of out that prevents a run from scoring. And Taze is just able to stay alive, although they say he swung right through that, but it got by the catcher, but he's able to throw him out. So that'll be the 9th strikeout of the afternoon for Puchetti. That'll bring up George Cutler. And the lights are officially on here at Jimmy John's Field. The 1-0 up high. And Cutler swings through that one, so that'll get Puchetti back in the count a little bit, making it 2-1. Way outside on that one, so that'll make it 3-1, and on the verge of loading the bases with another walk.
Puchetti's getting close to, I believe, the 100 pitch mark here.
And the 3-1 is popped up. A little floater. Will it drop? Actually, that one went deeper than I thought it would, but it actually went to the warning track. I guess that tells you how much the wind is just influencing this game, and it's a sac fly, and another one will trot home. And it's 3-1 Golden Eagles. And that'll bring up Salinas. Puchetti. That first one is outside, so it's 1-0 on Salinas. The 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner. That'll even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is a bit low. That'll make it 2-1. There's still a Blue Devil getting warm in the bullpen. The Golden Eagle bullpen is also active. And swung on and missed by Salinas. And now he's one strike away from getting out of the inning. It's Puchetti. The 2-2, and he got him. That's his 10th strikeout of the evening. But not before the Golden Eagles scratch 3 runs across the board and take a 3-1 lead into the bottom of the 5th. Stay tuned here on the LTU Sports Network. Okay, welcome back to the LTU Sports Network. We have a new pitcher in for the Golden Eagles. It is number 24, Josiah Stairs. It has not been a good year for him so far. A 16.87 ERA in 10.2 innings, 20 earned runs, 14 walks, and 7 strikeouts. So the numbers look a little bit ugly. So we'll see. That'll bring up Trent Matthews.
Yeah, and Stairs in his freshman campaign, the 6'4", 203-pound lefty from Cambridge, Ontario, definitely looking over his stats, been having kind of a bit rough go of it here, but still freshman, so plenty of time to kind of get the ball rolling.
Yeah, you got to imagine for a freshman, the adjustment to the collegiate game is quite the adjustment.
Yeah, I remember my freshman year in hockey when I switched, kind of jumped up, and Matthews getting popped there. But it was definitely a huge adjustment, especially the speed and the physicality of the game. So I could definitely imagine some of the freshmen, even though their size is huge,
Yeah.
the speed they're seeing stuff come at them is quite a bit different.
So as you said, Matthews got hit. That'll bring up Harry Storch. And let's see if that can be the start of a rally for this Blue Devil team, down 3-1. And the 1-0 is foul tipped into the glove, make that 1-1. The 1-1 is check swing, but he went too far. Make that 1-2. And the 1-2 is fouled off. So Storch stays alive. Two and two now on Storch. Looks like both starters are to be out of the game because, well, there's no one warming in the Blue Devil bullpen. There is someone stretching, so.
Well, there was just two in between the innings there, kind of warming up, so.
And Storch strikes out, so for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he's been having a bit rough go of it today. I mean, he's getting a piece of stuff, but really just nothing definite.
That'll bring up Luke Morissette. Starts him off with a strike on the outside corner. Ooh, that one was inside. It looked like that nearly hit Morissette. Stairs has already hit Matthews this half inning. Up high, and that'll make it 2-1 now on Morissette. And the pickoff throw gets away from the first baseman. And Matthews will go to second. Kind of a lackadaisical pickoff throw from Stairs. And it just got away from the first baseman. And Matthews is in scoring position for Morissette. And Morissette's bouncer, that'll advance the runner, but Morissette is out, and so the Blue Devils will need a 2-out hit to get this run in. But Nick Olson is at the plate, which is someone who you absolutely want at the plate with how he's performed today, especially in Game 1. And it's 1-1 now on Olson. Had the 2-homer day in Game 1. Swings right through that one, and now Stairs is 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. And that hit him. So the second hit batter of the inning. And Olson kind of looking at getting down there a little bit wobbly. And that'll bring up Wokoliak, who will now try to deliver a big hit to get the Blue Devils back into this game. You just hope Olson is okay. He was walking gingerly down to first base. And the first pitch to Wokoliak is outside. And now 2-0 on Jackson Wokoliak. And he will throw to Stairs will throw to first to keep Olson close. And I believe that's 3-0 now on Wokoliak, so 1 pitch away from loading the bases. And that's ball 4, a 4-pitch walk. So 2 hit batters and a 4-pitch walk, and the bases are loaded. And that'll bring up Trent, no, excuse me. That will not bring up Trent Reed, my mistake. That will bring up Jake Lanessa, the designated hitter in today's ball game, as they have a mound visit. The Golden Eagles do. And immediately time is called. Getting a little bit cloudy on the night here at Jimmy John's Field. And the first pitch to Lanessa is a ball. So nowhere to put him. And that one is popped up. Foul. Will it get back out of play? A lot of foul room here, but it does. You never know at places like Jimmy John's Field with this much foul room. And the next pitch is high and outside. 2-1 now on Lanessa. And that pitch is hit in the air. It's deep. It's at the warning track, but it's caught. He gave it a little bit of a ride, but he didn't get enough of it, and the Blue Devils load the bases, but they cannot score. So it's still 3-1 here going into the sixth here on the LTU Sports Network. And welcome back. And surprisingly, Dominic Puchetti is still out there. Saw the Blue Devils bullpen get busy, so they're going to try to get him through the sixth. And the first pitch to Landon Paul is a swinging strike, so it's 0-1. The 0-1 swung on and missed, so very quickly 0-2. The Blue Devils bullpen still getting hot. There is no action in the Golden Eagles bullpen. Paul stays alive by fouling a pitch off. It's still 0-2. And that one is swung on and missed, but it got by the catcher, and Paul will reach on a strikeout. So he swung and missed at it, but it got by the catcher, and the catcher was not able to recover. And so a man on, nobody out. And now Lucas Vega is at the plate. And he'll try to bunt him across. And he bunted it foul. And he pops it up, but too far into foul territory. So now the bunt may be out of play, as it's 2 strikes on Vega. Gilman waiting on deck. And he wasn't bunting that time, was able to stay alive with the foul. And that's the first ball of the at-bat, 1-2 on Vega. And strike 3 called. Puchetti with strikeout number 11 on the night, and a big out to get as the top of the lineup is coming up in Gilman. First pitch to Gilman, little bit high, 1-0. Bunting on that one, and that was a strike on the outside corner, evening the count at 1-1. That pitch is swung on and missed, so that'll make it 1-2, and Puchetti is looking for strikeout number 12 on the night. And that'll fill the count now at 3-2. Full count pitch. Got him. So he will get strikeout number 12 on the night. And that'll bring up Wenzel. First pitch lined foul, 0-1. The 0-1 is fouled off again, so that'll be very quickly 0-2. And strike 3 called. And that is strikeout number 13 on the evening. And that ball that got away from the catcher does not come back to haunt the Blue Devils. We are going to the bottom of the 6th, still 3-1 Golden Eagles. Okay, welcome back to the LTU Sports Network, and Reed will lead it off against Josiah Stairs, who got into some trouble last inning but was able to pitch out of a bases-loaded jam, and will try to keep the lead for the Golden Eagles. And Reed hits this one. Will it drop? No, it will not. To right field, it is caught, and that's out number 1 here in the 6th. Sam DeCooper now at the plate. First pitch to him is on the inside corner for a strike. That pitch is skied back into the stands. The first baseman gave it a little bit of a chase, but it's quickly 0-2 on DeCooper. Or DeKuyper. Excuse me. And Stairs makes quick work of DeKuyper on 3 pitches. And that'll bring up Jason Earhart. So Stairs trying to get through this inning quickly and get us to the 7th. First pitch misses to Earhart, 1-0. The 1-0 is inside, make it 2-0 on Earhart. That one is a strike on the inside corner. And that will even the count at 2-2. Fell behind 2-0. Stairs is now back into it at 2-2. And we'll try to make quick work of the Blue Devils here. And that one was inside, so that'll fill the count now. And he walked him. So 2-out base runner for the Blue Devils. And we will have a pinch runner. And that is number 14, Nick Allen, who pinch ran for Earhart earlier in the game. And that brings us to Trent Matthews, trying to get a 2-out rally going. And that one is fouled off the catcher's mask, 0-1. And, again, another kind of lackadaisical throw by Josiah Stairs, and nearly got away from the first baseman. But a big lead by Nick Allen over there at first base. And a snappier throw over to first base by Stairs, and Allen was able to get back in there. And that one is ripped. Foul down the line. That would have scored a run. But he couldn't keep it fair. And that pitch will get away from the catcher, and that will move Allen to second base. And Matthews now has a chance at an RBI. Payoff pitch. And that one is hit pretty well. Going back is the left fielder, looking up, and it's gone! A home run! And Matthews has tied the game at 3. So, wow, after the barrage of home runs in Game 1, that's only the second home run of the game for either team, but we are tied at 3. So how about the number 9 hitter coming through big to tie the game? And now can Storch, who has been struggling all day today, maybe add to that and put the Blue Devils back into the lead. And that pitch will get away from the catcher. That'll make it 2-0. And that one nearly hits Storch. And it's a 3-0 count. Or excuse me, now it's a 3-0 count. And that'll make it 3-2. And he walked him. So Storch gets a 2-out walk. The catcher will visit Stairs on the mound for a conversation. Maybe just try to calm his nerves a little bit. And Luke Morissette will come up and try to continue the inning. So it looked like a pretty snappy inning for Stairs has turned into a big inning for the Blue Devils. And we may have a pinch hitter coming up here. And we do. And it will be Nathan Pucciani coming up to pinch hit for Luke Morissette. And the first pitch to him is a little bit outside, so 1-0. And that one will get away from the catcher. And Storch will move up to second base. So Stairs has really lost his command here late in this inning. And now Puccioni will try to give the Blue Devils the lead, but that's outside, and it's 3-0 now on Puccioni. And he walked him. Or no, that was called a strike. Puccioni thought he had a walk. But it's 3-1 now. And now he has a walk. So 3 walks and a home run in this inning off Josiah Stairs. And now Nick Olson at the plate, so it doesn't get any easier for him. And now there will be a pinch runner. And I believe it is Morissette coming in, if I'm not mistaken. Out. Oh, yeah. And that one is hit high, hit fairly deep. Does it have enough? Is it? Oh! I think it's caught at the wall. A great catch by the center fielder at the wall. He may have taken a hard hit, but a great catch maybe saved the lead from the Blue Devils. But it's a big inning for the Blue Devils as they tie the game on the Matthews home run. And we will be right back here on the LTU Sports Network in a 3-3 game heading into the 7th. And we're back. And leading off the 7th inning is Jake Collins against Dominic Puchetti. And they're leaving him out there. They're really riding with him, but he's settled into a groove. And he fires a strike to Collins, trying to keep this game tied. They still have the bullpen warming up, and now someone is getting loose in the Golden Eagle bullpen. The 0-1 is a strike, so very quickly 0-2 now on Collins.
And we kind of talked about it in between innings about how Puchetti really in the 5th inning is kind of when he found his groove, even though Cornerstone scoring 3 there. it's like a switch flip for him, and then in that top of the sixth, he really kind of turned on. And looking at a 1-2 count now, but it's like his arm kind of woke up.
Yeah. And that will be flared but foul. So a little bit scary for the Blue Devils there for a minute, but it lands harmlessly foul. And the count is full now at 3-2. Gotta wonder how long the leash is for Puchetti. And that's a line drive base hit. So a leadoff single for Collins. And that'll bring up Hurt. So the Golden Eagles trying to immediately respond to the rally by the Blue Devils. Just got to wonder how much gas Puchetti has left in the tank. And the first pitch is a ball down low. So 1-0 on Hurt. And the next pitch is on the inside corner. That had Hurt ducking out of the way, but it evens the count at 1-1. And the 1-1 is swung on and missed. And it's 1-2 now. And that one is lifted high and deep, but it's going to go foul. Didn't quite have home run distance on it, but he hit it pretty good, pretty well. And it's still 1-2. And that one is way high to even the count at 2-2. Still not really anyone warming up in the Golden Eagle bullpen. That one is way outside, so again, Puchetti, as we've seen sporadically on the night, struggling with his command all of a sudden. Velocity is still good. That one was at 86, but the second hit and now a walk, and that may be the end of the day for Puchetti.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the end here as the pitcher who is warming up is going to be coming in.
And let's see, who will that be?
I believe it's number 31, Matt Olson. See here in a second. Yep. Looks like number 31. Right-handed pitcher sophomore from Olathe, Kansas. Sorry, no. Number 21, Kent Madoc, the junior left-handed pitcher from White Lake, Michigan.
Kent Madoc, 6.48 ERA. He's 1-0.
On 5 appearances and 1 game started. 8.1 innings pitched, 9 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, 4 walks. 6 earned, 9 walks, and 8 strikeouts.
So again, another high walk, high strikeout pitcher. Let's see if he can get a couple of punch-outs here and keep this game tied. Okay, so that'll bring up Isaac Tays to face Medak. In a serious jam here in the top of the 7th. That one is a bit outside, 1-0. And so a 2-0 count now to Tays. And the 2-0 is on the way. And that one is ripped, but foul down the line. So 2-1 now on Tays. And the 2-1 is outside, so 3-1, and now dangerously close to loading the bases with nobody out. And that is a base hit into left center field. And that is going to get a run home. And just like that, the Golden Eagles have shot back in front and are still going. So 2 singles and 2 walks have produced a run. And that'll bring up Cutler. And that one gets away from the catcher, and the runner will move up to third. And so this inning is really getting away from the Blue Devils. Still nobody out. And that one is hit, and hit well. Going back is the center fielder. He dives, and he cannot make the catch, and this might score 2 runs. And it will. So 2 more runs come in to score, and it's a 3-1 lead for the Golden Eagles. So it's a 6-3 ball game now. And now Salinas is at the plate. So Kent Maddock has just not been able to weather the storm here, and has not had good command since coming into this game. And the 1-0. Inside 2-0. Is on the way. And that one is skied in the air to left. Coming in as the left fielder. He will make the catch, and finally the first out of the inning here for Salinas, or here for the Blue Devils. For Salinas is the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Landon Pohl. And that first offering to Pohl is outside. 1-0. And Maddock will look back at second, and the runner is in there safely. In fact, I believe that's number 5, Sam Bustler, at second with the big lead. And the next pitch is fouled off by Pohl, so that'll even the count. And the 1-1 offering is a strike. So that'll make it 1-2. In a 6-3 ball game in which the Golden Eagles have taken the lead. And that one is inside again. That'll even the count. Skipped in front of the catcher. He picked it up quickly. And the 2-2 is high and outside. 3-2 now. And the 3-2. Ground ball to third base. The third baseman will look the runner back to second, and the second out of the inning is recorded as Paul is thrown out. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Lucas Vega. So LTU finally trying to get out of what has been a miserable inning for the Blue Devils. And the first pitch is a ball. And that's really been a big problem with Kent, is he's fallen behind almost every hitter he's faced, it seems, since coming into the game. And the erratic control continues to be a problem for him. And the 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner, so that makes it 1-1. The 2-run double by Cutler is the big blow in the inning. They got their other run in this inning. The Golden Eagles did through 2 walks and 2 singles, if you're just tuning in. 1-2 now on Vega. And he got him. So he strikes out Vega, but not before the Golden Eagles get 3 runs across the plate. It is now a 6-3 ball game as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Stay tuned here on LTU Sports. Okay, welcome back, everyone. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Golden Eagles. Andrew Van Dyke comes in with a 9.49 ERA, 12.1 innings pitched, 13 earned runs, 8 walks, 9 strikeouts. and it will be Wokoliak leading off the bottom of the 7th. The 0-1 pitch. Strike on the outside corner, so very quickly 0-2 to Wokoliak, and the Blue Devils are running out of outs now. One more time through the order, down by 3. It seems like in both games today, every time they seem to come back, the Golden Eagles have a response, and that is a strikeout of Wokoliak, and that is not good for the comeback efforts. And that'll bring up Jake Laneza now. And first pitch swinging, he lines that in to left center field. That's going to be a base hit, and that is a 1-out single. And that'll bring Trent Reed to the plate. So is this the start of the comeback? It's been a mostly quiet day for Reed. Trying to bunt on Van Dyke, and he couldn't do it. It's 0-1, or it's 0-1 on Reed. The 0-1 is fouled off, so very quickly 0-2 on Reed. And the 0-2. Ooh, just off the outside corner. Reed stays alive. It's 1-2. The 1-2. That's off the catcher's glove, and that'll advance the runner down to second. And so a runner is in scoring position now with only 1 out for the Blue Devils. Van Dyke is set. The 2-2 is on the way. It's shallow fly ball into center field, and that will not get the job done. So now there's 2 outs, a runner on second. And that'll bring up to Kuiper, trying to deliver a big hit and get the Blue Devils within 2. And the first pitch is a strike on the outside corner from Van Dyke. He's been getting ahead of hitters this inning. And the 0-1. A little bit outside, make it 1-1 now on to Cooper, or to Kuiper. Mispronunciation there. Swung on and missed, and that'll make it 1-2. And Kuiper goes down swinging, and Cornerstone is 6 outs away from a doubleheader sweep here at Jimmy John's Field. Back, 1-2 with more on the LTU Sports Network. Okay, back here on the LTU Sports Network. It is the top of the 8th inning with Maddock back on the mound. And it is the top of the order. Gilman. LTU desperately needs just a quiet inning. Cannot afford to give up any more runs, and that is not what you want. He hits Gilman to lead off the inning. I don't know if that hit him in the helmet. It was awfully close, but a leadoff hit by pitch, and that will bring the number 2 man in the order, Wenzel, to the plate. So the Golden Eagles are trying to do more damage and really maybe just put this game out of reach. So let's see if Jordan Wenzel can continue the inning. Kent Maddock has just had incredibly erratic control. And they run the... And Gilman is able to steal the base, so immediately there's a runner in scoring position for the Golden Eagles. And Maddock, and that is fouled off. That'll make it 1-1. On and the one, he will bunt it, and it goes foul, so that'll be 1-2. And the 1-2, and that is a hopper to the shortstop. He can't make a decision, and everybody is safe. So once again, the Golden Eagles are threatening. And that'll bring up Collins. So Jake Collins now will try to extend the lead. And Maddock delivers a first pitch ball to Collins. And the 1-0 is a ball. It is 2-0. So we have 2 men on, nobody out for the Blue Devils. And 2-0 is going to skip away from the catcher, and both runners will advance. So this outing of misery for Kent Maddock continues. And Collins trying to deliver the knockout blow right here. And that is a 4-pitch walk. So the bases are loaded now, nobody out. And frustration maybe has to be boiling over in that Blue Devil dugout, as this game has gotten away from them in a hurry. And it looks like they're going to go to their bullpen, and they will. So Kent Maddock is out of the game. And they will bring in, I'm trying to see the number there. And they will bring in number 50. Donovan Say is going to come into the game. And Donovan Say has a 22.09 ERA in just 3.2 innings, has given up 12 hits, 11 runs, 9 of them earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. So, and now he will have the formidable task of trying to get out of a bases loaded, nobody out jam. Say is warming up, maybe getting some additional warm-up pitches in. And that was his last warm-up pitch, so Golden Eagles really looking to put this game out of reach. And the next batter at the plate is, of course, Austin Hurt. So, once again, one of the last guys you want to see at the plate in this situation will be at the plate. I am not envious of Donovan Say at the moment. And the first pitch from him is a ball inside. The next pitch, fouled back. So 1-1 on Austin Hurt. The outfielders are all playing pretty deep. If it gets over their head, it's going to be a grand slam, is what I would say. And the next pitch is a strike, and it's 1-2 now. And the 1-2. It bounces away from the catcher. A run may score, and it will. So the line just keeps moving. It's 7-3 now. And runners at second and third, still nobody out. And here it is, the 2-2 on the infield, fielded by the shortstop. He will get the out at first, but the run will score. And it's 8-3 now. Shortstop thought about coming home. But a runner on second with only one out. And so it's a 1-1 count with one out, runner on second in the eighth inning in an 8-3 game. That one is going to be ripped down the line. That will get another run in. And this game has just been completely blown open by Cornerstone. It's now a 9-3 game. Six runs the last two innings. And now that'll bring up Cutler, who had a big double earlier to drive in two. And check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1. And the 0-1. And that's going to be a line drive, and they'll try to double him off Tays at second, and they couldn't do it. But it was caught by the second baseman, nearly doubled him off, but the second out of the inning in this 9-3 Golden Eagle lead. It will be Salinas to the plate. And Sage is trying to end this inning. 3 in the 7th for Cornerstone, 3 in the 8th for Cornerstone. And this game is starting to look a little out of reach for the Blue Devils. And the 1-1. Swung on and missed, make that 1-2. And the 1-2. Got him, strike 3, but not before Cornerstone gets 3 more runs to pad their lead. It's 9-3 here at Jimmy John's Field. Back with more on the LTU Sports Network. Okay, so Jason Earhart leads it off. Van Dyke is back on the mound in the bottom of the 8th, trying to just close this one out for the Golden Eagles. The Blue Devils trying to get any sort of comeback in them. And the left fielder and the center fielder, or the left fielder and the right fielder.
Left fielder and second baseman.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we have.
Young came in at second, and the second baseman moved to left field.
Okay, so the second baseman moved to left field. So we have a couple of switches here. We're ready to play. So Jason Earhart trying to get the rally started for the Blue Devils. Had a hit earlier in the game. First pitch from Van Dyke is ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, make that 1-1. The 1-1 outside, make it 2-1. And it's 3-1 now. And he's swinging on 3-1 and pretty aggressive. He fouls it off. That will fill the count. And he walked him. So leadoff walk here in the eighth inning. We'll try to get the rally started here for the Blue Devils. And that'll bring up Matthews. And the first pitch to him is in there for strike one. He had the big two-run homer that tied the game at 3, but that seems like ages ago already. It's only a couple of innings ago. And he's all swinging at that pitch, and it's very quickly 0-2. And Nick Allen is pinch running for Earhart again for the third time today. And he will chase Nick Allen back. Van Dyke would chase Nick Allen back, and now he's looking over there and will deliver to Matthews, who drives it to left field, but it is caught. Allen will retreat, and there is one gone here in the eighth inning. And that'll bring up Harry Storch, so maybe the top of the lineup can get something going. First pitch, a little bit high, ball 1. And that'll be a base hit into center field. And runners at first and second with only one out. And the heavy hitters coming up. Luke Morissette will now step in. Van Dyke looks Nick Allen back to second base. And that one is high and inside. This is what you don't want to see. You don't want to give LTU any hope that they can get back in this game if you're the Golden Eagles. And the next pitch is a strike, so 1-1 on Morissette. And the 1-1. Ooh, close pitch. That was not called, so 2-1. Good hitters count for Morissette. The 2-1. That one is called, and that'll even the count at 2-2. There is no action in either bullpen, so this may be Van Dyke's game the rest of the way. The 2-2. gets away from the catcher, and both runners will move up. And that'll fill the count. And now you're one pitch away if you're Van Dyke from loading the bases. And the 3-2. That one is ripped down the line. It is a foul ball. Ooh, just foul. He almost took that fair. That would have gotten 2 runs home. And Mariset. And that is strike 3 called, and he didn't like the call. But there's 2 men on, 2 men out now. And Nick Olson is the last hope for this inning for the Blue Devils. Let's see if he can get a couple of ribbies here. First pitch is a strike from Van Dyke. 0-1. And this one is hit high and deep. Does it have enough? It is off the wall. It's going to get 2 runs home, and it's actually gone. Nick Olson hits another one, and it's a 9-6 game. I thought that was off the wall for a minute, but it left the yard, and Nick Olson has made this game just a lot more interesting. And let's see if Wacławiak can make this even more interesting. Remember, Olson and Wacławiak went back-to-back in Game 1, and is swung on a miss, so that'll even the count at 1-1.
Everything's been scored with 2 outs.
And it should be noted that everything has been scored with 2 outs here. And now it is 2-1 on Wacławiak. And that is a line drive base hit up the middle. So a man on, and now all of a sudden, you're 1 hit away from bringing the tying run to the plate. Jake Lanessa and now there will be a mound visit. Visit as this game is getting a wee bit uncomfortable. A game that was beginning to look firmly in hand for the Golden Eagles. Now that Golden Eagles dugout is starting to sweat a little bit. And was there a pitching change? It appears so. 13. And there was. So yeah, they want to hold on to this game And they will bring in Ben Barnes to try to do that. 9.45 ERA, 6 2/3, 9 hits, 7 earned runs, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. So they're going to rely on him to try to lock down this 8th inning and potentially the game. So a man on, 2 men out. First pitch to Lanessa is a ball low, so good hitters count for Lanessa, trying to extend the inning. At the very least, the Blue Devils have briefly given the home fans hope of a comeback. Next pitch was outside, so 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Big swing there. Was trying to make this a 9-8 ball game. And the next pitch is low and inside. That is going to make it 3-1 now. And that is going to... Oh, what a great play by the shortstop. I thought that was going into center field, but he picks it up, he flips to second, and gets Jackson at second base. So they score 3. They give their home fans a little bit of hope for the 9th, but the Blue Devils are still down 9-6, heading into the 9th inning. Back with more at the LTU Sports Network. Okay, and we're back, and the Blue Devils trying to give themselves a chance in the 9th. Say is still on the mound for the Golden Eagles. It is Pull at the plate, trying to get another rally started and try to put this game away, although the way these two teams have scored, we've said that several times today, and the scoring just hasn't stopped. It's a 1-1 count on Pull. And the next pitch is inside. If you want to give the Blue Devils any chance in the 9th inning, Say has got to lock this thing down here. And that is hit high. That is hit deep. I don't think that's going to get out, and it will not. So he hit it to the warning track, but that's an out, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Lucas Vega. Actually got through the first 4 innings of this game scoreless, but it has been a score fest ever since. In fact, since the 4th, the Golden Eagles have only had 1 scoreless inning. And that evens the count at 1-1. Say sets and is ready, and the 1-1 is popped up. Foul. Can the first baseman get there? And he could not. In fact, it landed just foul, but all it is a long strike. And that'll make it 1-2 now. And the 1-2 from Say, who tried to nab that outside corner, just couldn't do it. That'll make it 2-2. The 2-2. Ooh, and that he went, or he didn't. Okay, so it was a strikeout on a inside ball. It got away from the catcher. They threw down to first, so that's going to be a strikeout, and out number 2 here in the inning. And Grant Young, the actual starting pitcher for this game, is batting. And he will chop one to the shortstop, and he cannot field it, and that will either be an error or an infield single. I'm thinking that's going to be an infield single because that was oh, okay, well, it's already been.
That'll be his second one of the game.
Okay. And yep, they've already called it an error, so Grant Young reaches on an error, and Wenzel is now at the plate, trying to add some 2-out runs. Swing and a miss. The 0-1 count. Say just trying to get out of this inning with a rare scoreless inning for the Golden Eagles tonight. Swing and a miss, and he's 1 strike away from doing that. And the 1-2 couldn't get him. So that'll make it 2-2 now. And the 2-2. Got him, strike 3. And so they get out of the inning. The base runner does no harm, and we go to the bottom of the 9th. Does the LTU offense have one more big inning in them? We'll see. Coming up next on the LTU Sports Network. Okay, so we're back here for the bottom of the ninth. Trent Reed will lead it off against Ben Barnes, trying to close out the game and trying to earn the sweep for the Golden Eagles. The first pitch from Barnes is outside. And the next pitch is inside, 2-0. The Blue Devils this game was once tied at 3-3, and then Golden Eagles scored 6 unanswered, and the Blue Devils got 3 in the 8th and are trying to complete a magical comeback. Let's see if they can do it. The 2-1 pitch from Barnes. That is a ground ball, fair ball down the left field line. And he's going to try to stretch it into a double. The throw, not in time. And Trent Reed with a leadoff double, giving the home fans some hope. And now that will bring in... That'll bring up to Kuiper. And let's see if he can drive in a run. And the first pitch is a strike. 0-1 on to Kuiper. The 0-1 pitch from Barnes is down low. 1-1 on to Kuiper. If you like high-scoring baseball games, this doubleheader has been for you. It was a 10-7 game earlier. It's a 9-6 game in this one. And the scoring may not be done. That's down, a base hit. Will Reed try to score? He will, and they will not throw to home plate. It is a 9-7 ball game. De Kuiper with a big hit. And that'll bring up Jason Earhart. In fact, actually, are they going to pinch hit for him? Or he might just be going down to the third base coach to get instructions. And now LTU is actually out hitting the Golden Eagles 10-8. And in fact, a new pitcher is on for the Golden Eagles, is trying to close this out. As if you're thinking of one swing of the bat for Earhart, he only has 1 home run on the season. And the new pitcher on for Cornerstone is number 8, Brody Nelson. A 9 ERA in 18 innings, 18 earned runs, 14 walks, 12 strikeouts. And the first pitch to Earhart is on the outside corner for a strike. His body language suggests he did not like the call. And now they throw to first to keep DeKuyper close. Brody Nelson does. And now that's a tapper out in front of the plate. It's basically a swinging bunt, and did they get him? Yes, they did. They got him barely, but it will move the runner up to second. But it's 1 out in the 9th, so a big out for the Golden Eagles to get, and then it's Matthews. And if you're thinking one swing of the bat, which I know a lot of you are, Matthews did have a 2-run homer earlier in the game that tied it, so maybe is there a magical moment in him twice? That was only his 2nd home run of the season. Here it is. The 1-0 is a strike. So it's 1-1 now from Brody Nelson. Now from Nelson. That one maybe up the middle. No, it will not. It is a line drive, and it is caught, and they double off DeKuyper, and that's going to do it. It was a valiant effort of a comeback by LTU, but it falls just short, and the final score is 9-7. Cornerstone comes in and sweeps the doubleheader, and both teams move to 16-16 on the season. And if you liked high-scoring doubleheaders, this was the one for you. But the final score tonight is Cornerstone 9, Lawrence Tech 7. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm Travis Harris at the LTU Network, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night, everybody.